A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Haaland, nicely spread. Matheus Nunes, and he's managed to get free. That'll be a corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Spread out to the left. Seedorf. Ruben Dias makes the interception. That's a good ball out wide. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Beckham. Chance here to counter. Haaland. Rijkaard. It's Seedorf. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Neymar. Rijkaard has a go! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Matheus Nunes. Ruben Dias. And Akanji. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Gets his pass away. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Hakimi. Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Beckham. Oh, there's a probing ball. And they can counter here. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition.
Foden! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Hakimi. Rijkaard. Now Seedorf. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a sharp pass. Seedorf. And Guardiol. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. He's having a go! And he's gone backward here. And he'll shoot here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Gvardiol actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And now a sudden chance. He's got a side of goal. And that is doing no harm at all.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Ruben Dias. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Beckham. Just eases him off the ball. Bernardo Silva did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Now it's Haaland. Out to the left it goes. Doku gets into some space. It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's very neat. Aimed in towards a mighty effort. No, not the best of headers.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well timed, excellent interception. Grealish. Hoisted in. Walker kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Grealish. He's looking to set free a runner. Danger averted for now. And that's it. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on.
Tottenham going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveler, especially here.
Goes looking wide. Interesting ball. Out for a throw. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's very neat. Beckham. There's the hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's there to belt it away.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weak. Can he finish? A wonderful effort all by himself.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
And no, that was never going to make it. Colwill. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Great chance! They've scored! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neymar. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. James. In with the challenge. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Beckham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tottenham with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Sancho. Palmer. He's right up in the top 10 scorers in the league. And it's Rijkaard. Tottenham are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's found a way through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Just eases him off the ball. Fernandez. Cucurella. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Well, it's been an enthralling game so far, this meeting of regular rivals. High intensity, high in passion. Tough game for the officials to this point, but that is unlikely to change. Tottenham happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Fernandez. Palmer. And Cucurella. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And they can counter here. Fernandez. Sancho, he is through here. Stood up well to him there. And the shot! Has another go! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Sancho at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Chelsea grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. It'll be a throw-in. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Palmer. Palmer puts his foot on the gas. Madueke. James. He's through here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Neuer getting this one clear. Madueke.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's got away. That's Beckham.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Colwill. Fernandez.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Madueke. Mbappe. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nkunku.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Nicely spread. That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Neymar picking up. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Here's found. There's the shot!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
He's looking to set free a runner. Beckham. Mbappe. They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. He's picked his way through. Beckenbauer gets it away. Burns. Still goalless. Phillips. Oh, nicely intercepted. Seedorf.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Moved on forwards. Messi. Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Phillips. Davis. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, what a ball! Can he put it away? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Marquinhos. And Guardiol. And it's Neymar. Burns. Hutchinson. Done delicately. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Out of play for a goal kick. Seedorf. Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Morsi. Hutchinson. Well, that is one way to stop him. And no, that was never going to make it. Davis. For Phillips. Hutchinson. Showing great feet there. Has a shot! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean,
And Beckham! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
And we have our very first corner. Chooses to go back. He's gone for goal! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Guardiol brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Morsi. Twanzebe. Tottenham still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's got away. Oh, good-looking ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Burns. Fiddles it through. Neymar. And it's Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's been cut out, well played. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Hakimi. And it's Rijkaard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Morsi, nicely spread. Burns. Hits one! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Seedorf. Tottenham are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neymar! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him. If they want to count...
That's that. The end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started. Now that looks a decent ball. Wriggles his way through. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marquinhos wins the duel this time.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Reed. Can he get it through? Great chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Marquinhos. Beckenbauer. Now Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Rijkaard. And Hakimi. Rijkaard. And it's Marquinhos. Ah, it's a lovely, delicate pass. That'll be a throw-in. Sumare. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ayew. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Nice control. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's had a hit! Reed. For Winks. Justin. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here! Beckenbauer. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf gets into some space. Beckham! They want to be quick to recover this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. That's a sharp pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Beckenbauer. Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. And that is out of play. And here's Neymar. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And it's Beckham. Fiddles it through. Beckham. He's dealt with that really well. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Marquinhos. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Fass with a fine tackle. Now it's Vardy. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Rijkaard. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Reed. Interesting ball. Here it is, crossed in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looks for the finish. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Messi plays it short. There's the shot!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Real chance! Vardy! This man is special! And surely that has won the day! How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A shrug, a rueful stare at his counterpart, but the manager knows that the story has gone. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. This, of course, round two between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. Swept in. In once more. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That is a brilliant interception. Vardiol is there to clear. Bruno Guimaraes. Played out wide. In comes the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Murphy. He's found a way through.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And they've got rid. Newcastle have reclaimed it. Livramento is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And the pass is intercepted. Look at the... Hits one! Goal!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Newcastle have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well played. Tonali.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Marquinhos. And it's Seedorf. And it's Beckham. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Neymar will not want to lose out here. And he's let fly. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tottenham with the corner. They're first. There's the shot! Decent enough try. Livramento. Murphy. Great defending, strong and determined.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's straight offside. Vardiol. Now Seedorf. And it's Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Guimaraes. Shawlinton. Beckham. Oh, can he finish? He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Neymar.
Vardiol really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the runner. Gordon. Great ball. He's got the shot away! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Gordon. And here's Gordon. Tonali. Now Byrne. And it's Cher. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's through. It's what? It's Neymar! Oh, the ball in for the pieces. Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Well, there's the clearance. Just about up to 75 minutes. Hall. And here's Gordon.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Can he finish? It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Bruno Guimaraes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, good-looking ball. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Tottenham blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Terrific header! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. And there goes the final whistle. Tottenham have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe, voted man of the match and is... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. It looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. This, of course, round 2 between these two. I wonder what we expect this time. And here's Neymar, Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And they can counter here. Nicely spread. There's the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Looking here to chip it through. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Vardiol. Seedorf. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Tottenham still without a single shot on target. Stood up well to him there. Gibbs-White. And that has been knocked clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. Neymar. Vardiol. Mbappe. Defending of the desperate variety. Gibbs-White. Interesting ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's had a hit!
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Neymar. And it's Seedorf. And De Bruyne! Fiddles it through. In he goes again! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Tottenham penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make it one-way traffic and add to this lead.
He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
I think on the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Tottenham go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Chance! Gibbs-White. Now it's Wood.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aina. Oh, good-looking ball. Tottenham just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar on a charge down the left. Very nicely done. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Seedorf. Seedorf! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Now that's well seen too. Gibbs-White. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Gibbs-White threads one in. Chance for the header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the counter is on. Elanga. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar. Beckham. Now the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And claimed it back swiftly.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Messi. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Lobbed in behind, and he's intervened well there. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And that could well leave a mark. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Interesting ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Walker-Peters. That's the throw. Walker-Peters. Strong running down that left flank. Terrific header! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Tottenham make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Walker-Peters. Southampton couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Mbappe. Oh, important interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, this looks sharp. Just eases him off the ball. He's in plenty of space here. De Bruyne. That's a sharp pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Decent hit! This time, surely! It's there! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a key interception. 5 minutes till the break. No, that's been intercepted. Southampton do have a chance to counter here. He's in! And the shot! Really well taken goal. And right on half-time, that is telling.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And the pass is intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game. Brett Beckham! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's away! Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Hits one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, they can break here. Seedorf puts his foot on the gas. Seedorf. And Seedorf! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
Ugochukwu. Harwood Bellis. Bednarek. Walker Peters. He's found a way through. And here's Lallana. Lallana proves just a little bit too strong. Gets his pass away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he'll shoot here. Lacking in accuracy.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Just about up to 75 minutes. Tottenham still have the cards to affect this game. And the shot! He's got away with one there. Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. They get a throw in. He's in a Beckham! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Harwood Bellis. And it's Lallana. Distributed tidily. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
De Bruyne. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Chance! He scores! Deep, deep into injury time! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Time for a change in personnel. Southampton give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tottenham can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans.